live, so it has nothing to do with like faith or anything. Like you
No,
can
I
say
don't.
hello, but we're probably as soon as the numbers people start piling in, I'm going to drop you because I don't want you a part of what's going on.
What are we doing?
I'm allowed to say, so OG had to run up to the hospital real quick with her mom. That's why she had to end.
Oh, I hope she's okay. How are you doing, Tiny?
I'm doing okay. I just can't
Megan, did
sleep.
you
I
hear what I
was
just
just
said?
scrolling.
I don't know if Megan heard what I just said.
No, I think she came in right after you said it.
Megan, OG had to end because she's got to run up to the hospital with her mom.
She says non.
Yeah, I just came up and saw you up online. I was like, hey, what are you up to?
And OG,
Yeah, we were on another live, but that one had to end, so
Ah.
I started mine up. But I am going to drop you so that we could get this going. I don't want you because you don't know anything, and I don't want you involved in any of it.
yeah,
No,
they'll
that's cool. Night.
X-rays.
Hey, love your face. Bye. She's so cute. I'm so. I personally don't have much time. I stayed up a hell of a lot later than I even wanted to. I'm gonna. Hold on. All right. If you want to say whatever you're gonna say, go ahead. I personally hope this reaches certain people, and I'm not gonna say by names because they'll know who I'm talking to. You guys know that I'm talking to you. And I'm not trying to say this angry. I'm not trying to say this mean or come off some type of way about this. But some of you have called me a liar for a while now. And I am absolutely sick of it. Because, yes, again, like I said in OGs, I've done some nasty, vile shit. And anybody that's ever came to me, I've always admitted the nasty, vile shit I did. I've always been open and honest with the shit that I did. I never once lied. Not to a single person, not about a single situation. I personally am done being called a liar by you.
I mean, your mom's nicer.
She is. She's a lot nicer.
Sorry, I was just trying to be funny.
No, that is funny because honestly, I am my mother's daughter. But, so what I say is, because me personally, I'm tired of getting messages sent to me, right? So I'd like you to pull the proof. And when you do that, we can address it. Because I myself have proof from your fingertips that I personally didn't want certain shit. And I'm sorry to do this, but I'm done being called a liar. So, either show the proof or shut the fuck up. And that goes to each and every single person that wants to continue to call me a liar. Clips can and will be played involving River. I don't have a second device. The second device that I did have, the screen is shattered, so I can't play them. But I have sent them to people that can play them. So I'm sure they will be played at another time.
I'm sure tomorrow they'll be played.
Yeah,
It is extreme trigger warning for some. I will say that you, River, were definitely a part of. Again, you may have taken your accountability. Great, bravo. But you lessened what you were actually involved in to take your accountability. And that, through what you sat with, to take the smallest accountability, I may have done some fucked up shit, is nothing close to what's going to be played. Because it's not some fucked up shit. It's vile. It's nasty.
I'm trying to see if I can get this phone that was factory resetted, but I'm trying to see if I can get in and connect it and get signed in, and then I'll play them.
Yeah, River, like you saying that with my MS, you hope my hands freeze when they're in a position. It's fucked up.
Yeah, that's
Extremely. I've never heard an apology either.
Oh, no. Nope.
Speaking on something like that when you have no idea how it feels either. When you probably don't even know what it all entails. And that's not even really... I'm not even going to say it.
No, she's done worse and said way worse, but... And to all you fuckers out there watching right now.
Sorry.
Good Lord.
That was weird. Okay, there it was. I hope she was in here to hear that. Cause if not, I'll clip it. I'll clip it and tag her.
You know, people on these streets are...
Well, does anybody know who Melissa is? I have a Melissa requesting.
But whoever, you know, all you people, you better stop telling every one of us, oh, don't sit with this person, don't talk to this person, because we ain't listening no more.
Yeah, let's stop the threats. Really, let's stop the threats. Because they're not cute anymore. It shows the type of person and the type of panel you hold by threatening people.
Levels.
Well, that should help.
The fucking. Okay, next.
It shows the person that you actually truly are deep down too. Because I'll be the first one to tell you, if you ever make me choose, your feelings are the ones that are going to be hurt, not anybody else's. Stop telling people where to sit. Stop questioning where people sit.
Yeah, because people could just be in chats just watching.
No other apparent injuries.
Stop telling people who to talk to and stop questioning people talking to other people too. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like, ain't nobody gonna tell me where I can and can't sit and who I can and can't talk to. Because,
Because in the end,
what do
it
we call
proves that the people that are saying it are the wrong ones.
it? Because going on, I want to say, like, I don't know, maybe 4 months now? 4 months ago, I would have cared. Now I don't.
And you know,
People showed their true colors 4 months ago.
and you know, you have every right to hold a person like myself accountable for the shitty shit I've done, right? And the shitty shit that I involved myself in, between the Discord and the Snapchats, right? You have every reason to continue to. Actually, no, the fuck you don't. You have no reason to hold me accountable anymore because I continue to hold my accountability myself every fucking day. I speak about it when I choose to. Stop trying to hold me accountable for something that I was a part of and not holding the other person accountable to the same standard. Instead, because you just don't like Wisconsin, Mom, you're going to continue to hold me accountable for the same shit other people were involved in and treat me completely different than the other people that were involved in that situation as well. Because you don't like Wisconsin, Mom.
But the question is, why? Why don't you like Wisconsin, Mom?
Because for
Is
the
it because
longest
Wisconsin
time,
man tells the truth? Is it because Wisconsin man calls you out on your shit? Is it because Wisconsin mom clocks you on your fucking lies and comes with receipts every single fucking time and you don't like it and your butt hurts? If your butt hurts, bitch, I got a brand new fucking ice maker for Christmas. I will make you ice just for your butt. So,
you know, for the longest time though, it was I can't even say for the longest time, okay? Because there's a certain situation that I refuse to speak about. So I mean, unless somebody else brings it up, then I'm gonna defend myself. Because, but anyways, there's another reason why, as to why certain people and a lot of people that ended up becoming in groups with these people didn't like me, because the narrative was being spun around that I was looking for children's information, and that's fucking disgusting. Not once can anybody provide me proof that I have done any of that. I have admitted to everything and everybody I've ever looked up, and for the reasons why they were looked up. So you're not going to continue to run and spin a narrative about me when you don't provide the proof. What is it? Bring receipts or don't talk about it. So please bring the receipts. Because I myself have a very beautiful receipt that shows you're lying and your credibility is shot now. But I will wait.
We're about 75% there for those clips. So,
What are you on, dial-up?
no, I'm having to fuck off. I'm using a phone that was factory resetted, so I'm having to like go through the whole fucking setup phone process. Leave me alone.
Listen, just because she's on dial-up doesn't mean anything. She's got chickens to pay for.
Dude, when I tell you, okay, so there was a chicken sitting on a clutch of eggs a few weeks ago, and I was like, I'm pretty sure, like, these are really warm, so they probably have something in them. So we're like, okay, whatever. So we threw them in the incubator. And before that, another chicken was sitting on another clutch and only one survived. So he was in the thing all by himself, and me and mom felt really bad. So we went to Wilco and we got some chicks. So we've got those three. They're a little bit bigger. And then I left the house today to run some errands, and probably 30 minutes of me running my errands, three of them popped open in the incubator. And I'm like, fuck. Well, now I gotta buy a whole brand new freaking chicken fucking kit because now we've got these three. Had to buy a whole fucking thing of shavings for the box. So now I have 2 boxes of chicks in my dining room and all these fucking chickens outside. I'm just surrounded. I got them all. And then there's 5 and then there's 5 more in the incubator that are starting to pip out. They'll probably be out by morning. But that's okay because I haven't had to buy eggs in like 2 years. I wouldn't have to buy chicken either, but I don't eat my chickens. So, I mean, I probably should, but that'd be horrible.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
I can't do it. Like, you're my friend. All right, let me. Shit. Okay,
Why am I picturing you just like running after a chicken right now?
I've seen videos of her on live doing that.
Yep.
Trying to put damn arms or clothes on a chicken.
I was a tutu. Because Katie said
tutu,
she would pay me to put a tutu on my chicken, and I went and put a tutu on my chicken.
See, I feel
mean,
bad.
it didn't stay on the chicken because, chickens don't have hips. So the tutu just came off.
Yeah, but it stayed on there for a little bit.
For a little bit. All right, I got to remember my Discord login. Hold on.
And now they make clothes for chickens.
Okay, one of our hammers had blood on it.
They do. They do. What am
Yeah, I
I
have
doing?
a friend who breeds Dexter cattle, which are like the minis. And he can name them and, unalive them too and eat them. I'm like, I could never do that, man. Like if I name something, yeah, there's no way.
No, not if I named it. No.
Look, I thought I was just here. I got my hammer.
Oh, we've got names. We've got Billy the Rooster. We've got Bertha. We've got Dumb Bitch Sam. We've got Little Red.
Dumb bitch Sam.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Back to what I was doing. Oops. That's not. Okay. Here we go. All right. Hold on. Shit, I had to change my freaking password.
Yeah, so there's when before my other bone shattered and I had actually turned it on and got into it finally, I had found a lot of stuff that actually got transferred over to the phone that I'm on right now. So I have to go through them. But I had actually, after a certain situation occurred, I went through and I ended up deleting so much out of my phone. It was absolutely insane, not even realizing I even had that much in my phone. As stupid as that sounds and fucked up as that sounds. But I did. So some of what I have, which is shown tonight, is completely off that Reddit page.
Okay, I'm in.
So it's completely off that Reddit page. The other stuff that I will be going through, honestly, when I get to it, comes from me, myself. So if you really don't know anything about River, I highly recommend you check that page.
Okay.
Was
I'm
River
going
still a
to-
mod when all that stuff happened with Dalton having the kid in a box?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
All right. Which one do you want me to start with? Because there's 3, or 4, or 5. There's 5.
Yeah, there's a few that I.
Do you want me to
sent
start
over.
from the top and just go down?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't know how you're looking at it.
I'm looking at it how you sent it. Because the first one is the ginger one. The second one is the V one. The third one, I don't know, but she's making a face and it says trigger warning, and that matches up. And then the third one, it looks like a battle with 3 people, and then the fifth one is another
I
battle.
didn't hear 1 through 5.
Okay, we're just gonna start from the top.
Just
and go
start from
wherever
the
we go.
top. Yeah, this is a trigger warning. Like, very graphic, this one. This is
Okay,
where
how do I
River's
turn this
laughing.
fucking shit off? I've never turned this shit off. Where do we turn this shit off? Hold on. No background. Get out of here. Hold on. Okay. Oh. Alright. Are we gonna play it or mess around? Hold on.
In the car right.
Oh my god, it's not gonna let me play it like full screen. Okay.
In the car right now, right or wrong. Been trying to get in the car for 30, 40 minutes, bitch. Where you at? Fuck you, fuck your sister, fuck your dead ass daughter, fuck your baby dad, fuck your ugly ass mom, fuck your little fuck yeah. Dirty ass daughter who don't know how to do. You don't even know what your daughter doing. I'm gonna make you come outside, bitch. Your daughter, you don't even know what your daughter doing right now. She getting shit. She getting her ass wiped by another woman. Could never be my son. Your daughter right now?
Do you want to give context behind that one? Or do you want me to play it again so they can... well, I know what it is. Is she in the panel?
Go ahead.
Yeah, she's in the panel. Okay, we'll play it again.
In the car right now, right or wrong. Been trying to get in the car for 30, 40 minutes, bitch. Where you at? Fuck you, fuck your sister, fuck your dead ass daughter, fuck your baby dad, fuck your ugly ass mom, fuck your little fuck yeah. Dirty ass daughter who don't know how to do. You don't even know what your daughter doing. I'm gonna make you come outside, bitch. Your daughter, you don't even know what your daughter doing right now. She getting shit. She getting her ass wiped by another woman. Could never be my son. Your daughter right now?
And it keeps going, but River is literally oop, 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 as an innocent child is being spoken on.
But she also says, dead ass daughter.
Yep.
So you're speaking on an unalive child, and River was down there laughing about it.
Letting you know, she said she's gonna battle, but she's not here to battle me.
Sky, I think he has energy.
I know. Look what I started. I didn't mean to start all this positivity. I know.
Look, she spelled it again.
I had to take a negative and turn it into a positive.
That's what I said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start all this positivity.
I know.
I was busy earlier, so I couldn't, and you had a full panel, so I couldn't come up and do it. And I mean,
This, I also did get permission to play. He is mocking Cole's sister with her breasts.
And
As
again,
River is sitting in that panel,
right
not stopping him.
there.
You knew about his charges before conceiving said child.
Yes. You're welcome. You next talk to me.
Are you?
Now, I personally, two, not one, two. I personally went to people from Dalton's side, which River was informed on this, in regards to two different P3DOs that were sitting with Dalton. And I was told it was going to be handled. Days went by. Not a single thing was spoken about it. So I went in on a sneaky account and I outed both of them. 2 separate days, but I outed both of them. And the response that I got was uncanny. The response I got was Dalton didn't want us to address it right then and there. I got blocked for outing the fact that Brooklyn was sitting up in that panel comfortable as she had a husband that is a
7.2.
P3DO. That she knew he was a P3DO before she married him, before she had her child with him.
Is she still even around on this app?
Probably.
No. She was. I mean, she if she is, she's on a sneaky, but she was around as herself because I trusted and believed her by her word that she was not going to be with that man when he got out, and that she wasn't with him, and she was going to do everything to protect her daughter. And then she lied, and I found out she was lying the whole fucking time. So I called her the fuck out on a live and told her to get the fuck off fucking TikTok, or I was going to make her whole life a fucking nightmare. And she disappeared.
Good.
And I sent over all the proof. I sent over everything. So again, River, I'd like you to explain without using every other word. And I'd like you to explain without using somebody else as a reason why you, as a mother, didn't out it when it was given to you. Please, and thank you.
And no looking to the left. And no fake crying.
Okay, well, we go to the next one. I haven't seen these ones yet.
And don't blame
Oh,
being
you're
up.
knocking me in over there. You want
You
something
sound like a girl, Bert. Pick your balls
Man.
up. You sound like a girl.
Ching, ching.
What are you trying to be? What are you trying to
Ching,
hit?
put some bling,
What do
bling,
you
huh?
want? A mech or
Exactly.
This is what you sat with. This is what was okay to you. This right here. Or you don't use the lack of sleep excuse, because that's overused with you.
Oh. You. Me. That out, okay? You. Oh. You. Me. That out, okay? Shut up your mouth. You shut up your mouth. Shut up your fucking mouth. Shut up your fucking mouth. I'm not your mate. Shut up your fucking mouth. I'm not your mate.
Do you have to give
Yet
context?
again, mocking somebody else by the way that they speak.
Which you sat with?
Every time. So I really would like you to sit long, think about it really hard, because there's a lot more that can come out. This is just literally a sliver of the crap that you have sat with and been okay with for God only knows how long. And it does not matter that you took your break from Dalton either, because yes, we all did see that you left for a while, but you came back. And I'm going to say it exactly like this. You weaseled your way in with MJ as this fixed person who who's made mistakes and knows she did fucked up shit, but you never truly ever took public accountability for the shit you sat with public. Everybody uses, done publicly, take accountability publicly. Right?
Does she ever talk about the fact of how she used to sit with Florida Man?
Oh. Okay, so here's... Okay.
And I have the proof of that because when I used to sit over there with Florida Man messaged me and asked me if I'm going to ever have a conversation with River over what she did to me.
See, that's the funny thing about the Florida Man thing. Okay? The Florida Man thing. People had so many fucking issues with the fact that I was talking to Florida Man on the back end, and I provided receipts in the chat of the conversations with me and Florida Man. I wasn't saying shit about nobody else. Florida Man had said on his live, because there was people in his live, well, AK did this, well, AK did that, and Florida Man had said, I don't have no issues with AK. I'm open to hearing both sides of the story. So I added Florida Man on Discord. And I'm going to tell Florida Man my side of the fucking story. And I mean, I didn't get to tell my side of the story because he was just so fucking hung up on MJ and what she was doing. And then he was like sending screenshots about, I think Scam Slam or some shit. I don't fucking know. But everybody was so upset and so hung up on the fact that I was fucking talking to Florida Man on the fucking back end. I was talking to fucking Florida Man. Da, da, da. Well, so was fucking River.
Right. That part.
But I provided receipts. I screenshotted the conversations with myself and Florida Man and sent them in the chat. River, did you provide your receipts? I mean, I don't think they're going to show. I don't know if they're going to show any, but then again, like we've seen receipts of you talking to people and they're pretty fucking bad. But I provided my receipts to show that I wasn't doing no fuck shit on the back end talking to fucking Florida Man so people wouldn't fucking freak out about AK talking to Florida Man. And then what happened fucking happened. And I haven't gone in to talk about what had happened during my departure of leaving MJ's side. But even after leaving MJ's side, I still stayed loyal to MJ. And that's what led to all my shit being doxxed, my dead grandma being called in the middle of the night, my job being called, because I stayed fucking loyal to MJ and I wouldn't fucking flip on her and go to Florida Man's side. But I'm a piece of shit, right? I'm in the wrong, right? But River was also talking to fucking Florida Man. Oh, and I guess she was talking to Megan too. Oh, and she was talking to fucking OG. But you want to cast out your fucking true friends, your loyal fucking friends, when you have snakes sitting in your shit. You still have snakes sitting in your shit.
If I would turn my camera on, I would do what you do and what everybody else does with their fingers. Clock that shit because they're sitting right underneath your nose.
And you can say whatever the fuck you want to say about me. You can get mad. Blah, 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 blah. Expose me for fucking whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I was done dirty as fuck. And like I told you in the DMs, MJ, I understand you and Amber were going through what the fuck you were going through. But there was plenty of other fucking people within that group that could have talked me off the ledge I was on. And everybody knew that I was on a fucking ledge. Everybody knew that my mental health was declining. Everybody knew that I was fucking crashing. And you all left me to burn.
But you've been done dirty a few times, AK, and it's not fair to you, honestly. I can remember one of the first times you were done dirty with Dalton.
There you go. Please stay. I got you.
What is that music?
That music was perfect.
Alright. That's my. I have a playlist for my cats to calm down.
Okay, that's cute.
Yes. Especially
Wait,
Venom, because he's a freaking psycho.
is that lyric?
It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that for some people to stand heavily, 10 toes on, I need receipts to back it up, or we're not going to talk about it, to then turning and becoming a person, becoming some type of person, deep down that you're fucking not. Because I have seen the way you have transformed, MJ. You used to not care about the numbers. You used to have gifts turned off. You used to have low numbers, and it didn't matter to you. You were still
Ankle
doing your
biter.
shit. You were still clocking people on their shit. You were doing it beautifully. And then all of a sudden, MJ, you turned. You turned into some type of person that all of a sudden doesn't need receipts on shit, and I'm gonna throw you to the fucking side. Now, granted, I'm not saying I ever sat with you. I never sat in, like, big discords with you. Ever. I was never close with you. So I'm not saying that by any means. But just because I wasn't close to you does not mean I personally cannot see the way that you have changed. And you have. You are no longer the one that stands 10 toes on receipts are needed. You're no longer the one that stands 10 toes on a fuck thing anymore. You stand 10
MJ,
toes on the gifts that come your way, the cash apps that come your way, the views that come your way. That's what you stand 10 toes on now. And you cast the people aside that actually were there for you through thick and thin. It's disgusting.
I'm going to address the ankle biter comment, but they said, but MJ has a moral compass and has kept River around. So when I was in MJ's group, before River became a mod, it was strict. Nobody's fucking coming in. Her mods are her mods. And it took like a lot of us were like watching River after she left Dalton's side. And we trusted her. And you have to shit, well, then go poop. But by the way, Blueberry, I got the milk today, so. But we vouched for River. Myself vouched for River. You know, let her in. She'd be a good mod. She'd be a good person. But apparently that's not held true. Because she's still... Blue, do you remember the conversation that we had the other night about the milk? It was like 4 or 5 days ago. For your heartburn. And you said you were going to go get milk. Well, I went and got the milk. But yeah. We vouched for River. And the receipts and stuff and clips and voice messages have been shown that she's still doing the same shit. Yeah, milk and baking soda. So I don't want to say that one's on me. But we trusted and believed that River had changed. And I've said it to quite a few people. I said it on a phone call that I was with somebody today. It makes you think, who else and what else is she doing and talking to?
I think that made us all laugh, ankle biter. That was just so far left, but that's River for you.
Shit, I ain't in there anymore, so I ain't worried about it.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. MJ, you might want to look at Unicorn. I'll give you a name. I'll give you one of them. You might
doesn't
want to
matter.
look at Unicorn.
It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter how many receipts and shit that I fucking showed them. You know.
Yep.
And if you look at the fucking the patterns are patterning.
But I mean, I've also known Unicorn to do this shit in Nay's Discord too. So I mean, let's not act new to each other, Unicorn. Let's really not. Because I'm not even gonna get into that bitch. Fuck her.
Well, I mean, they went after MJ and her panel went after went after Mallory for the whole TV thing, the monitor for Mallory's husband, right? And then not even a week later, they're asking for money for River, who lied. Why not even look into that? Like, I don't know. It's all fucked up to me.
Animal, it's funny you bring that up, right? Because with as many, this is an irritating part, because with as many Canadians that sit over with MJ, right? You would think one of them would have spoken up about the benefits she gets. One of them. But not a single one did. Mind blown.
It is mind blowing.
Why? Because it's River.
When River first started going in there, and first started modding, she was chill. But then it was like every live she was going up and down, in a box, out of a box. Like, what the fuck? She pretty much took over MJ's lives.
Oh, yeah. And let me make this very clear, River, and to anybody else that may replay this later, right? I in no way, shape, or form am undermining the fact of a single mother getting help at all. My point here is you went live and dry begged galore when it was originally supposed to be an apology, right? And you turn those apology tears into crocodile tears to get people to gift you and send you money. Meanwhile, you had a payment coming to you the very next day. And you think other people are stupid. So I am not knocking the fact that you get help at all. Everybody deserves help. I believe everybody should get the help, regardless if you're a working person or not, a working parent. I believe everybody deserves the help when they need it. You, in fact, River, did not need it.
Eric Schwartz, are you the Eric that rides Faith Stick hard? I'm just asking for a friend, because if that's you, I don't want your fucking racist piece of shit ass in my life. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you?
But I mean,
okay. You took too long to answer, so I'm just gonna block you. Oh, I just accidentally sent an invite to my box. Oops. It's okay. I'll block you before you get a box. Block. Bye. Weird ass. Anyways, continue.
I don't know, man. I'm so sleep deprived. It's not funny.
Yes, but you're really sleep deprived, and you'll remember what you said tomorrow.
That part.
No, I'm really having a flare up with my health issues right now. So I'm extremely, extremely tired. I am up way past my bedtime.
I'm sorry, I get that. That's why I'm up half the nights too.
Dude, Eric! Bitch, I just fucking blocked you. Why are you back again? Weirdo. God. Why'd I block you? Because I don't like you? Hello? Oh, okay, bye. He'll be back.
Oh, you made a new fan.
No, he thinks it's fucking funny to oh, now he's reporting me. To enable the N-word stuff and then come up into a box and say some shit and then put monkeys in the chat. No, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's
You're
fucked
weird.
up.
You're fucking weird. I've also been told you're also one of the people that goes and puts corn in people's boxes and blame it on Gucci. So there's that too. You weird bitch. The fuck out of here.
And yes, Lizard, I can vouch. She did like an 8.7 one. It was pretty good.
Wait, what?
Your 8.7 burp.
Oh yeah. I was like, yeah, she's not here. I didn't see her in here.
Yeah, she came in. She might. 37.
I personally, I'm
You're
like, I mean,
9.6.
for me, obviously, I'm only going to speak for myself. I'm not going to answer any questions that have to do with Smash. Just me, myself. It's hard. It's hard to explain. The best way that I can explain it for myself is that I feel as though MJ and Smash's friendship is genuine, right? I have a different respect for Smash for other stuff that she does. Do I agree with everything? No, just like everybody else is not going to. So I personally don't. I'm not going to acknowledge anything that has to do with Smash. Just wanted to say.
Oh fuck. Oh, but fuck no. I lost all respect for Smash when she sat on a live and she said she was gonna dox a bunch of people, including DV victims, and she hopes they have to face their abuser. Lost all respect.
I forgot you.
Yeah,
Forgot you said that to me.
lost
Yeah.
all. Immediately lost all fucking respect because I don't give a fuck what somebody does to you. Because the Florida Man shit was happening. Keep your shit with fucking Florida Man. Don't go and fucking dox innocent fucking people, especially DV victims, and then say they have to face their abuser. I don't give a fuck, and I stand on it. You were wrong for that.
That was around the same time she was asking for my info.
Completely fucking wrong, and I don't care. That was wrong. It was absolutely fucking wrong. I understand. You know, Florida Man was doing what fucking Florida Man was fucking doing. He was being a fucking asshole piece of shit. He was being fucking vile. He was doxing people. He was going after people. He was doing this and he was doing that. But to go after people that have nothing to fucking do with it, that's wrong. Because Florida Man did it, so I'm going to do it. No, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong. And just like I have said multiple fucking times, and I even said it to fucking MJ, because the doxing is wrong. Doxing an address of somebody, you could sit in a fucking live and dox one person. And I have 68 people in my live. Who's to say somebody's not streaming my live and they have hundreds of people in their live? And then there's the people that rewatch the live. It takes one person to take that address and go do something at that address? What if it's a whole different fucking person that lives there? Because I'm pretty sure the last time I checked, my last known address is my brother's house. There's 3 kids living there. You're putting a lot of fucking people in danger because you're going after fucking Florida man. Go after Florida man. Why do you gotta involve a bunch of people that don't fucking have anything to fucking do with it? Oh, well, Florida man did it, so I'm gonna do it back. The fuck? Hello? MJ. We used to stand on that shit's not fucking okay. And I told you this in the DMs just a few days ago. It's not okay. And you and I haven't really talked a whole lot. We've like maybe talked a couple of times here and there since I left your group. That's not okay. At all. In any way, fucking shape, or form. We used to stand on a lot of fucking shit. A lot of shit that wasn't okay. And we called out people who did that shit. And just because you sat in a Discord where people were being doxxed, and just because you didn't say anything, you're still in there. You're still guilty. You're still part of it. Because like I said, if I did that, you would call me the fuck out. It's wrong.
Let's also not bypass the fact, MJ, that although it was also coming through third parties as well. And out of respect for some, I'm not name dropping. But it would come through third parties. And you're right, I'm not, and here, this is me admitting it. You're right, I'm not going to out my friends. Okay? So you hear it from me myself. I'm not going to out their names, but they would come to me, in which they would turn around and pass the information back off to you. I received those Facebook profiles of Florida man's alleged family asking to get more info, right? Regardless if you knew about it or not. Let's say you didn't know about it. Let's just play this game that you didn't know about it, right? I straight up, because of what you were going through, what a lot of people were going through, on top of what some of my friends were going through, I turned around and I did it. And I looked into this shit. And I may or may not have stumbled upon the person, but it came up with an obituary, and that's where I drew the line. That's where I drew it, because the person was dead. I was done. But I went back to said third party, and I said, the information that you sent to me was wrong. That is not his family. I sent over the information that I did have. And I said, I'm not looking into this anymore because an obituary popped up. All hell broke loose. Right?
Yes.
Let's be honest. All hell broke loose because I wouldn't continue fucking digging after I found an obituary. But I'm fucked up. Even though, yes, I've agreed I've done fucked up shit. But looking into this shit more when an obituary pops up, that's beyond fucked up. And you're not going to ask that of me. And you're not going to use it against me later either. I'm going to admit to the shit that I've done. And I've said this and I've done this the entire time. If I'm going to out you, I'm going to out myself too. That's the way it goes. So for all hell to break loose because I refused, and then my friends are getting the shit end of the stick, fuck you. Let's put it all on the table, MJ.
Oh fuck! Hold on.
I'm good. I'm just letting
Okay, I'm
everybody
just
know.
like public announcement. Public announcement. I have too many fucking mods, so I gotta drop people. Don't get mad. Continue, Animal.
I was just saying I'm listening to you guys talk. So Violet asked if I was good.
Hey, AK, after this live, you can unmod me because I don't know how to fucking mod. I mean, like, I watch the door like a hawk, don't get me wrong. But I don't pay attention to comments or nothing, so you can drop me as a mod after this.
Hold on.
I just know that
She's
if
never
certain
in here.
people were to come in here and see me up in your box right now, it would be the who's gonna drop Wisconsin mom.
Oh no, nobody gets box powers. And for the record, I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about fucking Wisconsin mom. Okay, I think we're good. Now
I don't give a fuck either. And quite honestly, I'm gonna say the same in reverse to AK. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about AK.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I feel like I should just talk about it now since it's like already kind of like been discussed on here, and I should fucking discuss it before the narrative gets fucking dragged. So when the shit happened and started with OG and Farah, and that's what we were covering. When it turned to Florida Man, myself, and some other people had said, we don't want a part of this. We don't want to be in this. Like, we don't get involved in this. We swipe past this shit when it ends up on our FYP. I have no issues. I have no problems with like Florida Man or anybody else on that side. I don't get involved. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be involved. And the Florida Man shit continued to happen. I was at work, and when I'm at work, I'll either, listen to a replay or I'll listen to a live. And we were in the mod chat, listening to the live that was currently going on. And there were some people in the Roaches chat listening, also in a call, listening to what was going on. There was things being said on the live about myself, MJ, and Amber. And Florida Man had said, I'm open to hearing both sides of the story. I don't have any issues with AK. So I added him on Discord to tell him my side. As I'm typing the message and listening to the live and also listening to the call that I'm in, I'm typing the message out and I hear Florida Man and everybody, talking shit. Oh, she's writing a book, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm also listening to the mod chat, and the mod chat is saying, oh, do you guys see what's going on in the Roaches chat? No, I don't see what's going on in the Roaches chat. Let me go check the Roaches chat. So I stopped what I was doing at work to step out of the kitchen and check the Roaches chat to see what was going on. Everybody's questioning and wondering, are you guys in the mods chat doing this, doing that? We're doing mod stuff right now. We'll come over, when we're done doing what we're doing. I continue to write my message to Florida Man, and then I'm listening to Florida Man and everybody on the live, talking shit about, my novel that I'm writing. So fuck it. Never mind. I deleted the whole message, and I sent a message that said, never mind, doesn't matter. the Roaches chat is like blowing up. People are going back and forth. There's a lot of shit going on. I'm listening to Florida Man's Live. Myself, MJ, and Amber are being talked about. My emotions are high. I'm at work trying to fucking work. So I pulled the plug. I removed everybody but mods from the Roaches chat. I needed to put a pin in it. I needed to stop it. There was some people who had messaged me privately and asked me what was going on. I messaged them what was going on with myself and my mental and everything at that point, and they had said, I respect it. Take care of your mental health. If you need anything, message me. Let me know. Okay. And then there was other things going on. The next day, there's a Discord made to talk about Mom of 7. Everybody gets into the call, the same people that were in the Roaches chat. Everybody gets into the call, and we're talking about the Mom of 7 situation. When I was in the call, it was going fine, and then somebody had turned the conversation to the day before, and they were a little loud about it. I wasn't ready. There's people that I've already talked to, including that person, as to why I pulled the plug. I had to put a pin in it. It's not gone forever. For me, mentally, I had to do that. Well, then I'm in the mod call, and a certain somebody, I'm sure everybody can guess who, was streaming that call to the mod chat so that we could hear what was going on. And the same people that were in my DMs the day before saying, I support you, I'm here for you, take care of your mental health, we understand why you did what you did, it's okay, were talking shit about me in that call. Okay. And then I was blindsided by something that I had said in the mod chat, and it wasn't a dig. It wasn't talking shit. But at the time, I felt like it was relayed to that person that I was talking shit. So we moved the call to another space where that person was not at. And MJ knew. But then she messaged me and said I needed to address the situation. I needed to address that person and handle the situation because this sneaky shit is not okay. So I messaged the mod chat and I said how I felt towards that person. And then that's when I decided I'm not doing this. I can't do this. My mental health is fucking tanking. I don't want to fucking be here anymore. And I left everything. I went from 35 discords to 0 real fast. I left it all. Don't put me in it. I'm done. Leave me the fuck alone. My mental health was declining so fucking fast. I'm dealing with the fighting with the Roaches Discord. I'm dealing with the fighting with the mods. I'm dealing with Florida Man threatening to fucking dox me. I'm dealing with a lot of fucking shit. A lot of shit. I removed myself. I had multiple people, my friends, multiple people in my DMs coming at me, attacking me. And I'm telling them, my mental health is not okay. Please stop. I'm not okay. Please stop. I even told them, I literally have rugs in my hand. And I'm going to relapse. They didn't stop. It didn't fucking stop. but I'm the bad person, right? All my shit got fucking doxxed because I still, through what the fuck I was going through, I still stayed fucking loyal. And then I wake up to find out that a page doxed Amy. The fuck? I'm not in shit. Amy, I've never fucking, okay, I can't say I've never doxed anybody because I did dox Dalton one time in his chat. I've never doxed anybody. And then come to find out that my friends, I was their first thought. I was the first person that they thought of that took the screenshot that was sent in the mods chat of Amy's information. I was the one that took that and sent that to that no one page. Or I was that no one page. My friends. While they know that I'm currently fucking declining, I'm crashing, I was blamed. My own fucking friends. But then MJ says, no, don't contact Amy. I'll handle it. Why, MJ? Because you knew who fucking did it? Because it was you? I did. I contacted Amy. And I got in a call with Amy. It was not fucking me. I'm not in shit. I haven't been in shit. And even after I left MJ's group, I have said, I will provide the screenshots with Florida Man. I will provide the screenshots with Amy to show all of you. I was not doing no snaky fucking bullshit. But they didn't want to hear it. They didn't care. They didn't fucking care. But they'll spin it and turn it that I was selfish. I was only thinking about myself. Because while MJ and Amber and all of their shit was being fucking laid out and they were being fucking attacked and this and that and the fucking third, I only thought about myself. I'm sorry. I couldn't control it. Yeah. The minute that fucking Florida Man said he was going to fucking dox me and my fucking family and come for me and my fucking family, yeah, you're damn fucking straight. I freaked the fuck out. I had to message my grandma who's fucking dying because she was on that list that got doxed. And I got doxed. And I got gone after because I stayed loyal. I could have saved my own fucking ass. I could have been like, all right, I'll give you all the information you fucking want. Just don't come for me and don't come for mine. Please don't. And I didn't. I stayed fucking loyal. So, I'm sure MJ will see this fucking live. And I'm sure she'll say whatever the fuck she's got to say. I'm selfish. I only thought about myself. I did this. I did that. And I even told you in the DMs, MJ, I understand you and Amber were going through your shit, but there was multiple people in our fucking friend groups that could have talked me off the ledge. And, that didn't fucking happen. Oh, and your, oh so trusty fucking friend Unicorn, which I have the fucking receipts for, is running around telling my fucking personal business. The shit that I'm going through in my life. And if you think that's not fucking true, the screenshot says in detail from a random person on Discord, in detail, only things that Unicorn would know. I also still have screenshots of things that Unicorn has talked about from the mod chat outside the mod chat. So there's that too. Fuck you, MJ. And fuck all of you. People that want to say that they're my friends. So there it is. There's my story. I have to pee.
The real question is, how do you people keep all these screenshots for so long? Like your phones must be like packed.
That's what I want to know because listen, I have one
Oh, they
and
just
I have a
reported me.
laptop.
That's so fucking cute. You reported me for harassment and bullying. That's awesome. That's cute.
AK,
But
just
yeah,
appeal it. Just
I
appeal
pay
it.
for extra. I pay for extra storage on my Google. By the way, I have like 30 terabytes.
Good
But is
lord.
good God. You said terabytes? Fuck. Damn. I just like listen. I know that sometimes you got to save stuff in your phone because it's detrimental if you don't. But as far as like keeping screenshots upon screenshots upon screenshots upon screenshots and screen recordings and all that shit in my phone, I have one phone. I have an Xbox and I have a laptop. My storage space is not going to be used up because of TikTok shit. I'll tell you that right now. I don't save shit in my phone unless I have to. I don't screenshot or screen record something unless I absolutely fucking have to.
See, I screen record and screenshot, but I send it and delete it.
That's what I do too. Like,
So this
you
way
know,
here,
if
I know where I sent it, so I can grab it if I ever need it again.
yeah, I mean, I know where I can get them if I need them because I have chats with friends on the back end, like Snapchat and stuff like that. And our chats don't delete. So if I need to grab it, even after I deleted it, I can go back there and get it. But yeah, sometimes I don't understand. It's like, why, like, I don't know.
No, and like Wisconsin mom said, she did have to. And thankfully they do save them. I was just asking how they do it. Now that I know AK pays for more storage, and I might have to look into that.
No, I had to mute because I'll let you guys hear me fart, but I won't let you hear me pee. So.
For the love of God.
Listen.
Well, as long as your fart doesn't sound like Bougie's car, I'm good.
No, sometimes they're questionable.
God damn it.
But I try to make it back to the bathroom before I shit. So, but Bougie, you did not. You definitely pooped.
Yep, they definitely do the whole blackmail bullshit. Looks like it might have been used as a weapon. Didn't Barlow have if you don't do this, then I'm gonna show this. Fucking show it.
That's when Barlow threatened.
See, and that's the thing that I can't stand because I've been through that on the app before. Like, I don't do group chats. I'm in 2. And I'm only in 2 group chats with OG and Megan, and then Lip Glossy and Leo Baby. That's it. But what I've learned for myself is I've been in quite a few group chats. Y'all all go in there, you talk, you vent, you share stuff, you talk shit. And then it's like whenever you're the op, they expose what you said, but they don't show what the fuck they said.
Oh, what reason? Okay, well, all right. Well, forgot it. Farted.
Damn it. Oh fuck.
I know, like when I left the groups and even through these. Okay, we're going on what 4 months now. I have always taken the heat. I've taken the heat. I've taken the heat for shit that was said and done in the Roaches Discord. But
Well,
I'm not going to take the heat for anybody anymore.
Well, I understand that. I took the heat for shit that I didn't even say or do.
Listening when I listened in on that Discord call, and it was AK this, AK that. And even after, I did send screenshots of text messages between me and somebody else in that Discord. And that person ended up with those screenshots. And then there was other things, said that I had said in that Discord that ended up outside that Discord. But what's said in mod chat stays in mod chat, right? But when it comes to what AK said or sent, it doesn't fucking matter. But if anybody else in that fucking chat, if any of that shit got fucking leaked, it would be fucking hell on fire.
Yep.
So when I'm listening to that call, and it's AK, 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 and even after, AK, 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 AK. When are any of you going to own up to what the fuck you said in that chat about the people in roaches? Should I lay out a couple examples? You remember when they wanted to add Brittany to the chat? Yeah, when they wanted to add Brittany to the chat. And we expressed how we felt about Brittany being added to the chat. And then, well, fuck, what was it? After that, people's attitudes changed. A lot of people changed within the Roaches chat. Who was it? Oh, Casey's being weird. A lot of people are being more weird now because Brittany couldn't be added to the chat. Or what about the time when Adore got upset about the racist situation, and then people wanted to go to Megan's live there was a situation going on in there, and people were sharing the live out, and they also shared it to Adore, and Adore expressed how, don't shemmy that fucking live, da 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 da. But over in the other chat, why does Adore never said anything before, so why the fuck is she so upset about it now? But it's all AK, right? It's all AK. It's always AK. Those are just two examples of shit. And in the beginning, I said, yeah, I'll take all the heat. Whatever. I don't care. Now, I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking the heat for nobody. I'm not taking the heat for fucking nobody. Because when I needed my fucking friends the most, you all left me to fucking burn. And who's checked on me since? Who has sent me a message since then? Hey girl, are you okay? Nobody. But y'all want to be worried about where I'm sitting and who the fuck I'm talking to. But it's always AK. AK is the bad fucking person when y'all fucking sat on that fucking mod chat fucking daily talking shit about people in the fucking Roaches chat. MJ, why don't you open up your Discord? Open up your Discord and let all of them see all the shit that you said about them. Go ahead. Open it. You have nothing to hide, right? There's nothing to hide. Open the mod chat for everybody that was in the Roaches chat and let them see what was said about them. I bet you won't. I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say about me, but for the last fucking forever, I've taken the heat. I've taken the fucking heat. I've kept my fucking mouth shut, but you guys all sit and play in these people's fucking faces. Y'all sit and fucking act all cool. AK's the problem. AK's the fucking problem. Okay. None of the fucking mods wanted to be in the fucking Roaches chat anyways. There was multiple fucking times. The mods wanted to fucking not be in the Roaches chat. But then when I finally pull the plug, it's a problem. Funny. And MJ, you're the one that said it's AK's Discord. She can do what the fuck she wants with it. But when I pulled the plug on the Discord and then deleted the Discord, well, what the fuck? All the receipts were in there. That's not my fucking problem. I'm worried about my family and my mental health, which none of you motherfuckers gave a fuck about. So, when you hear this live and you decide to spin your fucking narrative and tell your fucking story, it's going to be cute. It's going to be real fucking cute. You did me dirty. You did Cole and V dirty. Waiting on the receipts, but Lake was also fucking done dirty. You're real fucking true people. You did fucking dirty because you spun your fucking platform into.
So, AK, hang on a second. I have a question. Lake, I remember Lake being like a ride or die MJ supporter, and then she stopped coming around. So that's what happened.
Wait, what do you mean? Hold on, say it again.
Well, you said that Lake got did dirty, and they MJ does her, true supporters and true people shitty, basically. So I don't know. I always used to see Lake in her boxes and stuff like that, and then she just kind of went away. So that's what I was, wondering.
So I was told two different stories. I'm not going to bring up the second story because I don't want to put that on live. It's not my story to tell. But the second one was that she was talking to OG on the back end and telling her things that were going on in the mod chat, which is funny because I've had a chat thing with Wisconsin Mom and Lake, and then we wanted to add OG, and the first call that we got into with all four of us, Lake was apologizing to OG because she had blocked her and she was basically told to block her. And OG had no idea that she was blocked. So how is Lake Lady telling things to OG on the back end if she was told to block her?
Okay.
Like, it's nothing but a joke now. And BTW, doing your fucking cosplay lives, mocking speech impediments is not cute. And there are people that have a problem with it. And there are people who take offense to your voice thing that you make. There are people that have a problem with it. So,
I mean, ankle biter, to me, it sounds like she does, and she has, because whenever she got rid of River and she was up in text box today, she was like, mods are a representation of your platform. Basically, your mods reflect back on you, so it wouldn't surprise me, and that's what it sounds like to me.
I wouldn't say control. Read your comment. Hold on. Which comment? Hold on. Where are we going? Hi, monster. Read your comment. Talking shit on those they speak to currently correct. What do you mean? No. MJ didn't control her mods, but like we were, held to a standard. And that standard is everything that what used to be MJ's platform and not what it is now. When you're talking about that, I'm talking shit between the two different chats. I mean, there's people who are currently in the lives, in the chats. I can say Casey for sure, Adore for sure, Rissa for sure. I mean, yeah. The list can go on. And I don't give a fuck who gets fucking mad at me about it. You can talk your shit. You can say whatever the fuck you want about me. I don't care. I don't. You're not my friends. Yeah, Casey didn't do anything. I mean, Casey was obviously upset about Brittany about not being able to be added to the Discord. But there was shit said about Casey. And there was one person who had said she was just in the hospital, she just had surgery, she's on new meds, kind of cut over a break. And a lot of people said no. Absolutely not. Basically, anybody who stood for Brittany, you were talked about.
Ankle biter. Yeah, I agree with you. And AK, I'm not trying to include myself into business that doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm not trying to overstep. I just want you to know that I'm just a very observant person. I go by the energy. I watch how people move, and MJ hasn't made any kind of sense to me for quite some time. And I've never even known her on a personal level like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just, yeah, the cosplay and the filter and the fucking fake ass voice and shit. It started to become a habit with her. She couldn't even get into anybody's boxes on their own platforms and just talk normally. I mean, do your thing, cosplay, do whatever the fuck you want to do on your platform, but I don't know. But I also have personal beef with MJ, and you know why, AK, because I filled you in about it on the back end, and it's just, yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah. She's changed. And whether she wants to admit it or not, she's fucking changed. She's doing the opposite of everything she ever fucking stood on.
And that happens in here whenever. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say that happens on here whenever you start gaining, a bigger following, and you have a live with 400 plus people, and people are throwing big ass gifts at you. It fills your head. You get a big ego, and you let the app come between what's real and what's not. And it does fucking change you. And it absolutely has changed her. 110%.
Yeah. We used to stand on a lot of shit. We had morals. There was no doxing, no kids, no body shaming, no green screening. None of that. And now that's pretty much everything you do now.
Oh, please stay. Listen to this shit. Whenever MJ and Smash dragged me at the beginning of March, and I mean, I can talk about that if AK will let me, but it's her platform and all,
No,
you know,
go ahead.
respect
Go
it.
ahead.
But,
Go ahead, girl. Do your thing.
well, I just want to say this. I'm going to go check on my dogs in a second and then I'll talk about it. But, a lot of people that I've known on this app since 2021, 2022 dropped me like a hot fucking potato because of MJ and Smash. And it broke my fucking heart. These people didn't even come to me and have a conversation with me. And when I tried to talk to them, I was already blocked or they didn't want to hear what I had to say. And it fucking crushed me. It really did.
I'm sorry. It just like after like, you know, my what I went through, my mental health, whatever. I removed a lot of people. I did ask MJ to block me because I was getting notifications that she was live. And I didn't want to, you know, get that notification that she was live and then, you know, go in there and watch and, you know, get re-involved with the shit. So I asked MJ to block me. I removed a lot of people. I unfollowed a lot of people. I removed myself from every fucking Discord. And I just got myself back into therapy every Tuesday, 3:00. And I was honest with my therapist about what was going on. The Florida man shit, all the things. And I told her what was going on and what had happened. I placed a boundary with Florida man and everybody else. I'm not in this. I'm not part of this. Leave me out of it. And if I have to provide screenshots, because everybody's worried about what I was talking to Florida man about, I can provide the screenshots where I had said multiple times, I'm not in this. Leave me alone. And he told me, get your girl. Like, basically, control your girl. She's a grown ass fucking woman. I can't make her stop doing fucking anything. But I'm not in this. I'm not a part of it. I'm not in any groups. I left the mods chat. I left everything. 35 discords down to 0. I'm not in this. Leave me out of it. I placed a boundary. I told people I was not okay. I told people what I was about to do. And it didn't fucking matter. Because I was being selfish. I was thinking about myself. I wasn't there for MJ. I couldn't put my shit aside for MJ.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, you got to put your mental health first. And I mean, there's only one you. Fuck this app. And fuck people that are on this app that stay consumed with this app. And you know what? AK, I'm proud of you. And I'm thankful you're still here. And
I almost wasn't.
I know you weren't.
And the fucking sad part about it is they knew. They knew.
And they didn't care because this app was more important. And
I was being selfish.
No, you were not being selfish. You had to do what you had to fucking do to take care of you. They were being selfish. Not you. Not you.
And like I said before, and I said to MJ, I understand you and Amber were also being dogs. You guys were also going through your shit, taking care of your shit. But there was plenty of other fucking people within our group and even not in the mod chat outside the group that I was talking to that could have talked me off that ledge. I haven't been in that dark of a space since 8.5 years ago when I was using. I was in a very fucking dark spot. And they knew it. They knew it, and they didn't care. It was all about MJ. Because she has it. She's handling it. She's in front of it. She's taking it for everybody. I get that. I understand. Yes. Yes, you did. You did. But your own fucking people are declining because of what's happening. And one person couldn't step out and say anything. I had two people plus Shannon. I didn't know Shannon was Shannon at the time. So, okay, 3 people that stayed by my side through the whole fucking thing. Through all of it. I've lost so many fucking people. And Unicorn, because I know you're fucking watching because that's what you do. I expressed to you in our group chat. I said, I am worried that you're going to do exactly what you did when I left Nay's group, which was stay with the masses and cast me out. And that's exactly what you fucking did. You cut me off. You stopped fucking talking to me right after I said that. Right after I fucking said that. And then you're going to do your passive aggressive fucking videos about me and then think that like I didn't say anything for a while. And then I clap back and then it was a fucking problem. And then I get a random message from somebody on fucking Discord telling me that you're in calls and you're talking to people about my personal fucking business. In detail, they told me. Only things that you would know. So if you're going to sit there and talk about my personal shit and my personal business, what's to say you're not going to talk about somebody else's? Because I'm pretty sure at one point you said something about somebody in our group. I had no idea. And I went to that person and I said what I said to that person. And they said, how did you know? Well, Uni told me. She told the whole Discord. Yeah, she's a great friend. She is. But I've also been friends with her for a very long fucking time. And I have the proof that she will talk about your personal fucking business to other fucking people. She takes screenshots of fucking chats on her other phone. And she talks about chats that shouldn't be fucking talked about outside of fucking chats. I don't know how many times I can provide fucking receipts and show shit of people that's a red fucking flag. But it's not, but, you know, AK is not trustworthy. AK is not, you know, whatever, because I'm not in the group anymore. But everything that I say, I have provided fucking receipts for. Including Unicorn talking about the mod chat outside of the mod chat. Including her talking about people's personal business outside to other fucking people. Let's talk about the random AK page that was made currently when I was in Moose's live. Chilling, hanging out, having a great fucking time. And then she's mentioned. And then all of a sudden, here comes a fucking AK's unhappy relationship page. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Next day, it comes into MJ's live. In the comments. So I messaged somebody about it. And gave them a name that I thought it was. So they went to Unicorn and said something about it. And then all of a sudden, the page is deleted right before she shows that person the accounts on her phone. Oh, but it's not her, right? Okay. Weird. You're weird. You're fucking weird.
I'm just
And
gonna say this oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, AK.
no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if people think that anything that's good lasts forever here on TikTok, especially whenever it comes to a safe space, being a part of a group, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's a pattern on this app. I've seen it happen 1,000 times. It's happened to me. I've seen it happen to other people that I care about. This shit with MJ, it's already falling apart. And Smash and MJ, they're not gonna last. I already see it coming. They're gonna fall out too. Look at all of the people that have been blocked, talked about, or pushed away within the past fucking week and a half. It's crazy. It's a domino effect. And it's gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep happening.
Yeah, so Please Stay wants me to address the Dalton Rejects page. So there was a page made on TikTok called Dalton's Rejects. And on that page there was other things posted on that page, but the one main thing that was posted was, I don't want to say her name, but I'm gonna have to. K Dot's information, or K Dot's shit. And it was one of those posts where you post like, you know, pictures and like you can scroll through the pictures or whatever. And every single picture on that post was the exact same screenshots that were posted in Nay's Discord. So that was the only place that it could have came from, because it was the exact same fucking screenshots posted in that Discord. And for the longest time, I thought it was Nay. And it became a whole fucking, like, a whole thing, a whole fucking debacle. And what's funny now that I think about it, was the only person to refer to as everybody that has left Dalton's side as Dalton's Rejects was Unicorn. So you're the one who kept calling people who left Dalton's side Dalton's Rejects. And it's just so funny that that page was named Dalton's Rejects. And it's just so funny that all of those photos with K-Dot's information that was posted on that Dalton's Rejects page was from Nay's Discord, which you were a part of. Weird. But I mean, if you guys don't want to keep believing me, even after seeing fucking receipts and like the math that is mathing about her, then I mean, if you want to continue to like let that, like, go ahead. Because I guarantee you, given her past history and shit, she's screenshotting and saving shit from your guys' shit. And when you guys fall out, or if you make her fucking mad, she's gonna dig into that vault and she's gonna pull up all that fucking shit that she saved from where you guys are currently sitting now. And there's plenty of fucking proof, and there's plenty of fucking shit to back that up, because that's what she does. I don't give a fuck. Unicorn, fuck you.
Well, I will say this. I'm happy that you're getting this off of your chest, because I feel like you've been needing to do this for quite some time. But I know that you were kind of resistant, if you get what I'm saying. And I understand why you were. But I'm glad that you're speaking about it now. And I hope it makes you feel better.
I mean, I don't know. It's not about making me feel better. I knew eventually the story was going to have to come out. I thought it was going to come out sooner because, you know, of Shannon going live talking about my shit. So I thought it was going to come out like sooner. There's been quite a few fucking times where I've wanted to fucking talk about it, but I haven't. I've stayed quiet. I've taken the bullet and the heat for fucking people. But you and your little fucking cronies need to own up to what the fuck you said about people that I took the heat for. Because, yeah, I did, you know, I was in there. I was in the chat. I felt the same fucking way. I talked shit. I did. And I'll own up to it. But now it's your turn to own up to what the fuck you said. Or are you going to continue to lie to these people and say, I didn't say it? MJ, open up your Discord.
I think, honestly, that MJ and them are going to continue to lie about it because they're not a large creator, but they're a very well-known creator, if you get what I'm saying. Like, they're a bigger creator, and they have a reputation to uphold and an image to uphold, and they can't have that damage. So they're going to throw everyone else underneath the bus, damage and slander their reputation and their image, defame those people to protect themselves. And I think it's just going to keep happening. And one thing that I can't fucking stand is, like, Smash's people, MJ's people. When MJ and Smash are good with certain people, oh, the comment cousins, all of them that come in there, people that get in the boxes, they're cool with those people. As soon as they have an issue with somebody, it's like, oh, fuck this person. Fuck her. Like,
Okay.
they go with the masses.
Okay, so, alright, one, like, I'm sure Riss is going to hear this. But just to confirm, because there was shit being said in the mod chat multiple fucking times about this situation. And I said, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to say it and I'm going to rip the Band-Aid. So I went over to the Roaches chat and I said something to Rissa about the mod situation. People don't want you as a mod because you're, you know, you go rogue. You just start muting people and you go rogue. So therefore, people don't want to make you as mod for that reason. I took that bullet. I said something. Because multiple times it was being said in the other chat. And after so many times of it being said, I said, okay, I'll do it. I'll say something. And so I went over to the Roaches and I said something about it. And if anybody is in here that was in the Roaches chat and remembers that situation, that's just one example. And, like, yeah. There was multiple fucking times that people were over there in the mods chat bitching about fucking Rissa. You know, why am I not a mod? Mod this, mod that, mod. And after so many fucking times of hearing it, I said, okay, fine. I'll go over and I will go over and say something. I will rip the Band-Aid and I will say something. And I did. So I'm not just pulling shit out of my fucking ass. And I'm done looking like the bad fucking person. I'm done looking like I'm the fucking asshole when y'all are gonna put all this fucking shit on me and y'all are gonna sit fucking silent and quiet on your hands and let AK fucking take the heat. When y'all were over there fucking saying some fucking shit too. And then you're gonna sit in a fucking call and where I'm being talked shit about, and it's always AK. Open up your fucking chat, MJ. Open up your fucking chat and let everybody in that fucking Roaches Discord see what everybody had to fucking say about them. I'm not fucking protecting nobody no more. I don't care. You don't have opinion where I sit. You don't have an opinion who I fucking talk to. None. Y'all did what you did and you left me to fucking burn and then twist it to fit your narrative. So, suck my dick from the back. And I'm sure there's going to be a live held whenever about me to twist your fucking narrative, to say this and say that about fucking AK, blah, 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 blah. But there's been a lot of shit that I fucking said tonight that people remember the situation. People remember little bits and fucking pieces. And I'm not fucking lying.
AK, if a live is held about you, because let's be so honest right now, MJ has to go live for gifts and views and all that shit. And you know, she probably will go live to retaliate and put her 2 cents in. And if she does that, you have real people here that give a genuine fuck about you. So let her fucking do it. Because we got your back.
Oh, fuck. They're still reporting me. What's this one for? Hold on. It doesn't say. It just says your live is not eligible, blah, blah, blah. We have detected suspicious activity that may violate our integrity and authenticity policies. If you think we made a mistake, you can appeal.
Just appeal it. Do you want me to talk about what I went through personally with MJ when I really don't even frankly know the bitch?
I mean, go ahead. Yeah, I'll mute.
Okay, so back at the beginning of March, the end of February, towards the beginning of March, I was having a really, really hard time. My stepfather had been diagnosed with prostate cancer at the beginning of the year, and I didn't know how to cope with that. Okay, I mean, who wants to hear that their parent, was diagnosed with cancer? And yes, I'm a drinker. I've never hidden that from anybody. So at the beginning of March, I was overindulging with drinking, definitely, most fucking definitely. I was stressed out and I was engaging with a lot of TikTok shit, whether I was in boxes or in those lives being active, or if I was listening to lives on YouTube. And a lot of things that people were saying on the app around that time really had me upset. And this was kind of around the time whenever the whole T and Mr. T situation came to light on the app, about how T is married to a rapist. Trigger warning. A lot of shit was going on, many different factors, and I felt myself spiraling mentally. So there was this one night whenever I saw one of my old good friends that I was very close to. Her name is Sierra. She's a mod for Smash. Well, Sierra was live. It was really late, and I hadn't seen her live in quite some time, and I was probably 12 beers in that night. And she was drunk as well. She was the host. So I go into her live, and again, she was a mod for Smash, and she still is. And, she has mods in her lives that also mod for Smash and can also have access to her lives once she ends. So I went into Sierra's live, and Sierra was off the app for some period of time. I want to say about 2 or 3 months for personal reasons. So when I saw Sierra live, I went in there and I was like, oh my God. And I've been live with Sierra quite a few times, whether we were drunk or sober, because she's a drinker, I'm a drinker. And I go into her box, and I didn't read the room correctly when I came into Sierra's live. She was talking about basically how nobody on the app checks on you when you're going through shit. Similar with AK situation, right? And I talk to Sierra all the time on the back end. And I knew her struggles and she knew mine, and we had a lot of things in common. So I was in her box, and again, I didn't read the room correctly. But then come to find out, I did in fact read the room correctly, because she was talking about Smash. She was referencing things to Smash, and she was hinting at things towards Smash and people on the app. So I get in the box, we're talking. Again, I'm drunk, she's drunk, and I put my 2 cents in about things. Also during this week, another person on the app by the name of Tiffany, who sits over there, you know, with like Florida Man's people and stuff like that. Her best friend is Sweet Cheeks. Tiffany, as a clapback towards me for being petty towards her, decided to post my abuser on her TikTok page. Not once, but like 2 or 3 times. And it was the man that essayed me when I was 15. And Tiffany was making a mockery of it. And also Spread Love was posting my abuser on her pages as well, making a mockery of my essay. So that added fuel to the fire. So I went into Sierra's live and I was talking to her about my feelings, because that was my friend. I felt like I was welcome to do as such. And her live replay is on YouTube. And if you go back, you'll see that I did not overstep. I was very polite, etc. Well, I talked my fair share of shit about Smash, Malibu, and MJ in Sierra's live. And my problem with Smash and MJ at the time was when my abuser was being posted by Tiffany and Spread Love, I posted awareness videos about it. I shared it out to so many people. I wanted people to, you know, go report these videos, report these accounts, because I don't give a fuck how you feel. You don't post somebody's essay abuser as a clapback. I don't care. You don't go there. And I felt like Smash didn't give a shit, and I felt like MJ didn't give a shit. But whenever it was happening to them, they would literally encourage people, go report these accounts, go report these videos, this, that, and the third. So basically, and I'm not trying to trail off, but basically, I was vulnerable, I was drunk. I talked about my thoughts, my feelings, and my opinions in a friend's live, who's a mod for Smash. And there were barely any viewers in Sierra's live, probably 8 or 12 at the time. Oh, and I also spoke on tech. And I remember specifically things I said about MJ when I was in Sierra's box. How I had an issue with MJ saying that we can't blame T's husband, we can't blame T for what T's husband decided to do. We can't blame T for what her husband decided to do. I'm sorry, I'm gonna blame T every single day for the rest of her life, and as long as I live, for deciding to marry a rapist and lay down with him at night. And anyway, so like, again, I just spoke about my feelings. And then the next day, me and Sierra, we talk on a Snap call. And I told her, I was like, listen, there's going to be repercussions from this because you haven't been on the app. I have been, and I spoke from a place of hurt. I was angry and I was drunk in your live. So there's going to be some backlash. And Sarah's like, well, I'm not really worried about it. I haven't heard anything in the mod chat, this, that, and the third. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, the very next evening, Sierra flips the script on me. I see her live gets uploaded to YouTube. When her lives have never been uploaded to YouTube, I was like, yo, wait a fucking minute. Something fishy's going on. And I was trying to talk to Sierra all evening. And she wouldn't answer my calls. She wouldn't answer my messages on Snapchat. Well, then whenever I told her, your live is on YouTube, so get ready for the repercussions, she just flipped the script. She's like, you came into my live, Violet. You took advantage of me because I was drunk. You talked about my people that I've been with for 4 years. You were manipulative. You were invasive, basically making it seem like I twisted her arm and her leg to engage with shit talk with me. Or like I put her in a hot spot. So Smash goes live that night, and she drags the ever-living fuck out of me. And her chat is right alongside her dragging me. And then it really fucking shook me. It shook me to my core. I was like, why couldn't this have been handled on the back end? Sierra was drunk. I was drunk. Like, you know, we could have done a private call. But of course, Smash needed content to talk about. So she went live and dragged me. And I went to Smash that evening, and I hashed my grievances out with her on Snapchat, only for her to respond to me shitty the next day, yelling at me in response and telling me that I'm the common denominator, I'm the fucking problem. Also, after Smash's live that night, I went to MJ and I was like, hey, and I did not know that MJ's mother was in the hospital. Okay, I did not know. Had no clue until I went to MJ's page to go message MJ and let her know, hey, I'm coming to you woman to woman to let you know that I was drunk in a friend's live. I got dragged in Smashes. This is what I said about you, and this is how I feel. Well, MJ responded to me later the next day, and she was like, well, you know, people that I don't even know from Adam have this image of me, basically, or are perceiving me in some kind of way to where I'm going to have to go live and address it. Meanwhile, I was sitting in the ICU room with my mother, and I wasn't even on the app. But again, I went to MJ privately, and I was like, MJ, I spoke on you, and I own up to it. I was drunk. I was hurt. So after Smash dragged me, MJ dragged me the next day. And then Smash dragged me again after that. And then MJ dragged me again after that. Meanwhile, that week, I was going to find out what stage cancer my... When I composed myself, Smash was live, once again, talking about me and replaying MJ's live where I was being talked about and being dragged in MJ's chat. So I show up because I feel like I'm mentally composed to handle this. I come into Smash's box that night and Smash was like, well, we've been waiting up in the air for you for like 2 or 3 days, Violet. We thought you were hiding. You can fuck all the way off, Smash, because I don't owe y'all a fuck thing on this app. For you to say that y'all have been waiting up in the air for me for 2 or 3 days. Meanwhile, did y'all know what the fuck was going on behind the scenes? I was getting wasted every fucking night, mentally crashing and dealing with life, and none of y'all gave a fuck. Y'all just continued to drag the fuck out of me. And then I confronted Smash and I told her my thoughts and my opinions. And then the next day, MJ was live replaying me and Smash's live and Smash in the box. It's fine. It's fine. I really don't care. And again, AK, I'm not trying to trail off. I hope I'm making sense.
No, girl, no, girl, no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
It's just like, you know, it really, really upsets me because it's like, also, you know, whenever MJ responded to me, she was like part of, or she said something. I would have to go back and like look at the message. I would have to scroll way down because she responded to me in TikTok DMs, but she told me, I think she said this, part of TikTok's biggest issue is none of us are heard, or we can't have conversations. We just decide to talk without listening. She said something along those lines. MJ, I came to you and told you I talk shit about you, woman to fucking woman. And I told you what I had an issue with you about. And I didn't know your mother was in the ICU. And I told you, I hope your mom is doing good, only for you and Smash to drag me for a whole week straight. And y'all didn't give a fuck about what it was doing to me mentally. And then for Smash to say, well, basically, we thought you were hiding and we were kind of waiting around for you. Smash, you and Malibu have disappeared from the app whenever the heat was hot on y'all with Florida Man. So that's pretty shitty of you, you know, to respond to me with. And then MJ, you were live tonight and you were basically saying how you don't want to deal with drama. And how people shouldn't go live and talk about other people. They should just go live to have fun. But you drag people on your platform daily, MJ, without actually having the facts or having a genuine conversation with people on the back end. And Smash does the same shit. But that's what I wanted to say.
MJ, I don't even know who you are anymore. You say you stand on this and you say you stand on that and you talk about morals and you talk about this and you talk about that. You don't do that anymore. You don't. And don't apologize, girl. Don't apologize. You gotta get it out. And there's probably a lot of people that could say that, like, oh, AK is full of shit, AK is full of shit. But I'm pretty sure there's people who are within this chat who were a part of the group chats that I was speaking of, that can remember situations that I'm talking about. And the pieces fit together. So, like I said, MJ, are you going to open up your Discord so that they can see for themselves what was said? Is anybody gonna fucking own up to what the fuck they said? Or is everybody gonna still sit on AK? I have never, ever had a problem owning up to anything that I've said or done. Ever. Doesn't matter how bad it is. Never. Hold on, I gotta read these comments. Hold on. Yeah, that part. Definitely not lying about it. And definitely fucking done taking the heat and the fall for everybody else. Because ain't none of you checked on me. Ain't none of you. None. Not a fuck thing. As soon as I left MJ's group, all my supposed friends, people that I talk to daily, nothing. I've checked on people. I've checked on people. And I've always checked on people.
Oh, and AK, I forgot this too. Basically, Smash and MJ that week, they were like, well, Violet, maybe if you wouldn't have posted stuff about Tiffany, she wouldn't have posted your abuser. And they also said, how can you complain about your abuser being posted as a way to mock you when you have videos about him on your TikTok page?
If she wants to post her own videos about her experience and what she went through, that's her choice.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. That is my story. If I want to post a video, if I want to share that man's RSO image, the charges, that's my testimony, that's my story. Also, I just want to put this out there as well. Tiffany has threatened to post my abuser again as a way to shut me the fuck up. She has a video on her page addressing it, all because I was talking shit about her and laughing with friends in Megan's live the other night. So that's cool, Tiffany, you know, but
yeah. Did you call somebody white trash, MJ? And I'm just gonna let you know. I'm just gonna let you know we're looking for it. We're looking for the screenshot. But there was a point in time where like I deleted a lot of shit from my phone, but I definitely had the screenshot. Do you remember when Baby G called you out for making a comment on a post about a group of black men who were chained up and either fell out of or fell from a plane, and your comment on that post was, Well, they're all criminals. You definitely said that. And at the time when Baby G called you out for it, I didn't say anything about it at the time. I definitely remember that comment that you posted on that post. I definitely remember it. Hand on Bible on my kids. You definitely said that on that post. But you're not going to admit to it unless somebody comes with a receipt, right? But I don't give a fuck. You said what you said. And you know that you said it. And yes, we are digging for it. I remember. We weren't friends at the time. But I definitely remember seeing it. And there's other people that remember seeing it. So you speak about all these these morals and this shit, and you speak on this and you speak on that. Oh, Baby G definitely remembers it. Because I remember just a few months ago, Baby G brought it up. And of course, MJ said provide the receipt. And I remembered it. I did. I definitely remembered it. But I didn't say shit.
Yeah, ankle biter, she absolutely has, but I'm not gonna talk about that.
Absolutely has. She absolutely has. And people have taken accountability for it. I reposted something in 2013 that had the N-word on it. Somebody else reposted something in 2018 with the N-word on it. Somebody else has been called out for saying the N-word multiple times. Yeah.
I mean, if we're going to be honest about it, hang on, AK. If we're going to be honest about it, at some point in our lives, whether you want to admit it to yourself or publicly, I've said the N-word. I absolutely have. What are you going to do? Everybody at some point has said it, whether they want to admit it or not. I've said it. I've sang it in rap songs.
They literally put it in fucking songs.
Mm-hmm. And I listen to this. I also say the R word daily in my real fucking life. And I'm trying to work on that. And I don't direct it at people that are disabled or handicapped, but I'm being honest. I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s. Sometimes a habit's hard to break. And the R word back then was used for like, I'm bored, this sucks, or you used it whenever you were frustrated. But people on this app want to act like they've never said anything offensive or wrong in their whole fucking life. They want to play the saint card and hold people accountable to make themselves look better. I'm not going to do that shit. I've said things that are offensive. I've done shitty things. And I'm not going to be fake on here. Because at one point I was. And I'll be damned if I refuse to do that ever the fuck again. And I don't give a shit who likes me or who doesn't. At least I'm real. At least I'm real.
You know, people can't say that when they listen to a song or whatever, and a certain word comes up, that they don't sing the song. I understand that word. I understand that word. It offends a lot of fucking people. It does. And for a good fucking reason.
And yeah, ankle biter, she does. She absolutely does because OG, I believe OG. Listen, everybody has an issue with OG. They're like, oh, don't trust OG. She's a snake. She's going to record your phone call. No, OG's not a snake. I've never picked that up about her. OG only records a phone conversation if you have fucked her over and you're playing in her face.
Yep.
Whenever you're a friend with OG, and I've had quite a few phone calls with OG and Megan, I don't ever feel like she's recording me. I talk to her like me. I talk to her comfortably. And, you know, she didn't record those conversations with Smash because OG has always loved Smash. And Smash has fucked her over. And, you know, OG has that kind of heart where she's going to forgive you and give you chance after chance after chance. And I'm the same fucking way. So that's why OG had no proof of shit that Smash was saying on the back end. But boy, she was looking for it. She was looking for it. She was looking. And I wish that she would have recorded that shit. Because meanwhile, Smash is sitting there in her fucking chair in her shed, ridiculing people and talking shit about them and calling them fucking racist. But meanwhile, she's playing in all of her people's fucking faces. And she's not being honest about the shit she said on the back end. And then it was the night before last. She went into Whitty's live and attacked Whitty and tried to hold Whitty accountable and called her a fucking racist.
Okay, hold on. That's one thing that really fucking irritated me because it was Whitty and Retina's live the same fucking night. And
Sunshines. Did you hear how she went to Sunshines too?
I didn't see her Sunshines, but I saw Whitty's and Retina's, and it was the same song and dance. And I can't tell, like, if I was to go back and watch both the lives and tally every single time that both of them apologized and took accountability and then tallied how many times Smash had said to take accountability and apologize, if you would shut the fuck up and listen. They did multiple times in that same fucking live where you kept telling them to apologize and take accountability. Shut up. Shut up.
Girl, like, listen, I remember whenever Whitty said the N-word, she was inebriated out of her fucking skull. And listen, I'm not a fan of Whitty.
I've heard it one time. Once.
Same come out of her mouth
and
because
she was
videos
fucking
were posted
singing
all
a
over.
song.
Yep, and she was also fucking wasted. And let's be honest about this shit. Whenever Whitty gets drunk, she goes to a level of intoxication that I have never been able to fucking reach a day in my life. And I'm a drinker myself. Like, she says some off-the-wall shit. She doesn't make sense half the time she fucking talks. And again, I'm not a fan of Whitty. I have a lot of animosity towards Whitty because I've been nothing but a friend to her. And she shit on me time and time and time the fuck again. And she's made fun of me going to school. And she put me on the spot about it in her live one night. But to see Smash with her fake ass get up in a box and be like, are you going to take accountability? It's like, bitch, are you going to take accountability for the shit you say and do? Are you going to take accountability for all of the times you have said insensitive shit on your fucking platform that have triggered people that are in there nightly supporting you and they've come to my DMs? And it's not just a few, it's a lot. Saying that they don't fuck with you or they're done with you because of the shit you fucking said, Smash?
Oh, you mean like when she said she was gonna dox DVIG victims in hopes they have to face their abuser? Oh, that one?
Oh, unknowns in here.
I've never talked to unknown. I don't have an issue or anything with unknown. If unknown wants to be in here, I mean, that's fine. I've never had any issues or problems with her. If she wants to sit and watch. I don't get it.
I know that. Listen, the chat was acknowledging it. I was just letting you know that she was in here.
Oh yeah, I saw. Normally, I don't pay attention to the chat, like when I'm rambling and talking, because like if I look down at the chat, I'm going to lose my fucking train of thought.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, like after leaving all the groups and shit, like I didn't watch anything for like 3 months. I didn't watch shit. I've removed people from my fucking TikTok. I didn't watch lives. I heard a little bit of things like here and there just from like people texting me or whatever and saying like, this and that is happening. But like, I didn't get involved. I didn't go out of my way to like watch a live and see what was going on. But, eventually like I came into like, I became a part of my friend Drew's, well, he's not my friend. Fuck Drew. I became a part of Drew's group and I was in there and then some things happened. I'm not going to get into it. And then here and there, I was like popping into Megan's live, if there was drama going on or whatever, like I popped out. And then I started like staying and hearing what was going on. And I was like, okay, I've been gone for 3 fucking months. Like, what the fuck is really going on? So then when I was at work, I started rewatching lives and like really seeing and understanding what the fuck was going on. And my bitch, dude, all sides, from all fucking sides, there's fuck shit going on. There's tit for tat, low for low. Well, you did this, so I'm gonna do that. It's just so fucking back and forth. And then now, like, I don't get involved when it comes to race. I don't. I never fucking have. But this recent shit that's fucking going on is fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, I'm just going to say this about that because it's exhausted the fuck out of me with the whole race shit lately. But people, black people don't like to be called certain terms or names because it offends them. Well, then don't do it to me just because I'm white. That's all I have to say about it because I don't like it either. That's all I have to say about it.
Like, do people just expect us to sit here and listen to the things that are said about us and be quiet and not say anything back or not defend ourselves? Because everybody is raised a different fucking way. Not everybody's the same. There are some people who do, I mean, they deserve the fucking drag. But then there's other fucking people who don't deserve it at all. So when I'm sitting in a live and I'm listening to white people being dragged, talked shit on, nasty, vile fucking things said, we're not supposed to feel a type of way?
I'm just going to say this. I definitely think that white people are being targeted and it's becoming more acknowledged because if you go on to the debate side of TikTok, a lot of people feel the same way. Even black people feel the same way. Hispanic people feel the same way. In my eyes, I don't give a fuck what the definition is of racism. Racism means that you have an issue with somebody based on the color of their skin. In my eyes, I don't give a fuck what the definition is. In my eyes, anybody can be racist towards anybody based on their skin color.
Yes.
And I'm not going to take shit off of anyone. Let me make that very well known. I'm not going to take shit off of anybody, but I'm not going to take shit off of a black woman or black man talking shit to me and telling me that they hate me because I'm fucking white. It's not happening. I'm not going to respond to you with racism, but I'm not going to take your shit. But it's a very uncomfortable topic, but it's being brought to light. It's a very controversial topic. And a lot of people, you know, I've had friends ever since I was in Megan's live the other night, early morning hours, send me videos about how black people can't be racist. Bullshit. They absolutely fucking can be.
Yep.
There are black people that hate their own fucking race, and they're racist towards their own people. Hispanics are racist towards whites. Whites are racist towards Hispanics. Hispanics are racist towards black people. You can be racist to fucking anybody. And I stand 110 on that. And if people don't like me for saying that, I don't care. Because you're too uncomfortable to acknowledge that it's a very controversial topic, and maybe people are actually making valid points about this shit. I don't care if it's uncomfortable, but that's how I feel about it.
Yeah. It's just, it just bothers me to see like all the lives where people can say what they want about us, but anytime somebody says something about them, it's a fucking problem. And I'm not saying it's okay, because it's not fucking okay. It's not okay at all. Yeah, it's not okay.
I'm just sick of it as a whole, because it's like, you know, here's how I honestly feel about it. There are people outside of this app, AK, that are going through real life shit. There are people laid up in hospital beds, people fighting cancer or terminal illnesses or diseases, that, you know, young stroke victims, all kinds of shit. People that are going through fucking life that don't even have a cell phone in their hands, nor can they pick up a cell phone or pay attention to social media drama. And it just breaks my heart, because it's like people act like TikTok is fucking life. And it's not. It's not, dude. Like, there are so many things to be thankful and humble for. And I feel like a lot of you motherfuckers on this app, y'all need to get humbled. And when y'all are humbled, remember what that shit feels like before you jump back into the bullshit.
Hey, I feel like a lot of people got fucking humbled when that one chick came up in the box and said what she said.
Oh, no, I'm just talking in general, AK. I'm talking in general. You know, people that come on the app and you know, they do drama 24/7. You get what I'm saying? Like, they eat, breathe, and sleep TikTok drama. That's their life. That's how they function. But I know who you're talking about, Locked. Whenever Locked was in Retina's box, I was throwing her big ass fucking gifts. That woman was a black queen, spoke straight fucking facts, and educated that whole fucking room.
Yeah, she did.
And that's the shit that I've been screaming for the past like week or so. And everything that me and Megan and OG, we were saying, and we have been saying, Locked. She spoke the same shit. Do I think that it stuck with a lot of people? No, I don't. Smash included. Because tonight Smash was live trying to say that Megan's husband was in the camera and put up the white power symbol with his fucking hand. And her chat was running with it. When it was the I made you look symbol. Yeah, that's the shit I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, she was over there and she was like, do y'all see that? Like, she had people sending her screenshots of the white power symbol with the hand. And she put it up on the green screen and she's like, oh, Megan's just laughing at it.
It was the made you look.
Made you fucking look. Yep.
People fucking like,
Where you get punched.
it's the same fucking thing that like people throw down on their fucking leg, like made you look, and then normally they like punch you or something.
Yep, you get punched. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Lord.
Yep, or it's like, hey, look at my, you know, wang wang or whatever, and you get punched for it. Yeah, it's It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. So, but, I will say this, whenever Smash was in Retina's box that night, she was like, "Oh, I'm drunk." Yeah, obviously you were fucking drunk, because nothing stuck with you from this black educated woman speaking straight fucking facts in Retina's box. So it didn't stick with you. And here Smash goes. She went live tonight because she was bored and she wanted to cause chaos and get her views up and get fucking money from it. So she starts in with the racism shit. She starts in talking about Animal, starts in talking about Megan, OG, and Breezy. And it's like, dude, did nothing that woman said to you the other night stick with you? Obviously, it fucking didn't.
Jesus Lord. Fuck. Oh boy.
But I'm just over it. Again, people on this app, y'all need to really, I know people don't like to hear this, but go outside and touch some grass. Do something in your life that makes you happy. Try to better yourself. Spend time with your fucking family. Invest in your hobbies. Do something productive, because that's what I've been trying to do. I take my state certification exam to become a certified phlebotomist on Friday. I've been studying my ass off all fucking week. And I'm proud of myself. And, people want to make fun of me going back to school. Y'all don't even know the mental turmoil I've been through within the last year, going on year and a half. Y'all have not a fucking clue. And I'm proud of myself for even bettering myself.
People don't fucking care. And it's like I've been saying for fucking months. People pick and choose when it comes to like mental health and shit. People pick and choose who's and when. And sadly, it happened to me. You pick and you choose when and whose. And MJ, you're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong. You're dead ass wrong. I never did anything fucking wrong to you. And if I did, show me where. Where? Where did I do you wrong? I'll wait. I'm sure tomorrow you'll go live and you'll spin your narrative and you'll talk your shit and you'll say your shit. But people are starting to see the truth. You are not the same fucking person that you used to be before you went after Florida Man.
To be quite honest, I think she went after Florida Man because she knew that it would get her fucking followers up there and shit.
No, I don't think that.
I mean, that's
I think, I think she went after Florida Man. She was doing a good thing. She was. And then it fucking turned into something else.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying, and do I agree with what Florida Man did to MJ? Absolutely fucking not. I don't. Posting, her niece and stuff. Her niece was fucking beautiful and innocent and had nothing to do with it, but it's like some people bring a knife to a gunfight and they're not aware of the repercussions of that. Do you get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I think MJ was like, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to go for it. And then whenever the heat remotely started with MJ chickened out. And then, MJ, I don't know, she started doing the cosplay shit. And she's just not the same fucking MJ that I came across last summer. She's not. No. And I think that this app has definitely gone to her fucking head. Definitely.
Yeah, I've definitely had people in my DMs about it. That she's changed. There's a lot of fucking people that have come to me within the last few months that she's changed. She's not the same fucking person. You're doing fuck shit. You're involved in fuck shit. And it is what it is. And I did say something to you. I expressed how I fucking felt, what I thought. And I was met with she got defensive. I shouldn't be the one speaking on it. I sit with a racist. Blah blah blah. This and that. You don't have any fucking right to tell me anything about where I sit and who I sit with. Because you're doing a lot of fuck shit. A lot of fuck shit. You can say as many fucking times as you want that, oh, you didn't dox anybody and you didn't do this and you didn't do that. But MJ, I know you well enough to know that you have other people do your work, for one. And for two, although you sat in that Discord where people were being fucking doxxed and you didn't say anything, you still sat in a space where people were being doxxed. You did that. But we stand against that, right? I'm gonna let Unknown up.
Okay, let her up. That's fine. Hey, Unknown.
She's still loading in. I only know it was her because of the comments. But yeah. You still sat with that. You still sat in a space where that was happening. She's still loading in. We used to stand on not body shaming, not green screening, not doing this and not doing that. And the last couple of weeks, I've been rewatching some shit, and you're doing exactly that. Florida Man might be a piece of shit, but you definitely body shame fucking Florida Man. You allowed people to green screen shit in your live, making fun of and body shaming people. You've done a lot of shit that we used to stand on not being okay. Yeah, I don't know. It kept giving me the loading symbol. Yeah. And I already know. I already know. My drag time is coming. It is what it is. I don't care. I speak my truth. I told my truth. If you want to spin it, you can spin it. If you want to say what you want to say to fit your narrative to defend yourself, you can go ahead and do that. As for the Florida Man and Amy S stuff, I've already offered to provide all the receipts and all the screenshots. And for whatever I have to provide for myself, I will provide whatever fucking receipt I gotta provide. I can't provide anything from the fucking Roaches chat because I got rid of the Roaches chat. I'm not in the mods Discord, so I can't provide screenshots from the mods Discord. I can't do that. So those are two things that I cannot provide receipts for. Yeah.
You know what I think we should do, AK?
What?
I think we should go to bed and call it a night.
Alright, let me smoke one more cigarette.
You're like me. I'm like, I gotta smoke another cigarette or like 4.
Oh, I'm gonna grab my little Debbie Dab pen. Oh. We have another chick.
Who? Nicole?
No, I have been. No,
I thought you said we have. No, I thought you said we have another chick, and I'm like, what?
Oh no, I have another chick that popped out of an egg.
Oh, that's cute.
I've got 2 boxes of 2 different ages of chicks, and then I have an incubator full of eggs. Yeah. And then I got my big main bitches out in the coop.
Is there anybody in the box request? Because I can't check.
No.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. She was loading in, and then she disappeared. So it might be something on her end. I don't know. You don't tell me to go to bed. You go to bed. Oh, shit. Well, this was fun.
I mean, I love talking to you. You know, I've never actually gotten a box with you and talked to you since what? Last summer, I want to say.
That's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a whole hot minute.
I mean, I was planning on going on live tonight anyways, because I was like, I'm just going to chill, listen to music, and have a good time. Well, I don't know how, like, most people that I know on TikTok, they're all like 2, 3 fucking hours ahead of me. So normally I'm in bed by like 10, 11 at the latest, and it's now 2:05.
Girl, it's 2. It's 4 for me.
Yeah, it's 2
damn.
o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, my husband's about to get up and go to work, and he's going to be like, what are you up? Like, what are you doing up? Well, I studied till about midnight, and then I watched my show till about 2. And then, I don't know, I stay up late usually, whether I'm drinking or I'm not. I always stay up late. Because I work night shift for like 12 years, even longer than that. So it's not a habit you can't like easily break.
I just sometimes I like sit out just like on the back porch, and I usually like after the kids and everything go to bed, I just sit out here and like scroll through TikTok and smoke my pen. If I have a beer, I'll drink my beer. But I like to have my downtime. Sometimes I'll go over to mom's and smoke with her. But
I wish that I could smoke, but sometimes it agrees with me and it doesn't. I think the last time that I smoked was, I want to say, the beginning of 2025. I haven't smoked since. Like, actually smoked green since the beginning of last year. And I have a hard time with it because I don't have a tolerance for it. So whenever I smoke it the next day, I'm like, dude, I'm dragging my ass. I just want to sleep.
sometimes I fucking text and send faster than I fucking anything. Then I gotta go and edit my shit.
And you want to listen, this is why I send voice notes. Because I don't have time to do
I hate voice notes.
I don't care. You listen to mine. And I sent you, what, like, God, 30?
Yeah, you did. You sent them. You sent them, and then I was like, "Should I mention that I hate voice notes?" I do.
You
I
did.
hate them.
And I was like, oh, God, I'm sorry. But I was like, you know what? Listen to them at your own pace. Like, it's no big deal. But no, I have nerve issues. Like, my fingers go numb and stuff like that. I have carpal tunnel and neck problems. So I can't sit there and type. So that's why I just do fucking, voice notes.
I know, it took me forever to finally listen to those, and by the time I listened to them, I was already caught up.
That's what you told me when you responded. You were like, well, I'm caught up. I'm like, okay, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Everybody has a preference of how they communicate, and I don't judge if people want to send me like 50 to 100 voice notes. I'll listen to them, but just give me some time to respond. Or if you want to send me a fucking book, I'll read it. You know? But I am going to drop. I'm going to go shower and I'm going to go to bed. But I love you, AK, and it's going to be okay. And I'm glad that you talked about how you felt. And I want to thank you for allowing me to talk about my feelings as well. And just know that you do have people here that care about you. And I know that I don't have you on Snapchat, but that's where I talk to all of my TikTok people on the back end. So if you want to add me to Snap, DM me. And
Okay. I'm gonna add you to Snap because I can transcribe voice notes on Snapchat.
Yeah. Oh, fucking sorry. Okay, listen. It's my preferred communication method.
I know. OG does the same shit. She sends voice notes, and I'm like, I can't transcribe that.
I fucking love OG. Whenever she sends me a voice note, I'm like, okay, we're good to go. One time I talked to Holly Mae. It was a few months ago, and at first, like, we were typing, and I was like, hey, I sent her a voice note, and I'm like, hey, are you okay with voice memos? And she's like, oh, bitch. Yeah, I love me some voice memos. And it was just boom, 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 voice memos. I was like, damn. Like, I think that I send a lot of voice notes, but shit, Holly may have me beat, but she was cracking me the fuck up.
Oh, nope, don't say that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I almost said the wrong word.
Oh, God, yeah, don't say that.
I almost
Don't
said
say whatever word.
I meant to say I'm sending prayers your way, but I almost said I'm sending orders your way. All right. I'm gonna end before I send somebody the wrong message.
All right, well, good night, AK. I love you, girl.
All right, love you. Good night, everybody.
All right, have a good night.
My
Night,
name is it. I'm in trouble.